Hello. Sorry for the slight delay. I was busy doing maths tutorials earlier. It's only just in the door. I had to make my lunch.
From the session about 5 minutes ago, and I've just clocked about the session times up top left, top right of the screen.
It might match it exactly.
I just want to know where roughly when qualifying is.
Hey guys.
All right, Kev.
Yeah, you doing alright?
Yeah, how are you? You good?
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Although I'm fucking terrible around this track.
Well, I'm certainly not going to be doing 154s.
Yeah, I assume that's on the soft tyres, is it? With no fuel.
It's got to be.
Hope it's not. I hope it is.
That's got to be on softs with not a full tank.
I've done that in the quali setup, yeah. Although I did some practice yesterday, I had some time off, jumped on the server. About 4 people ended up joining in, but there was one guy who was like, he ended up going like 4 or 5 tenths quicker than me. Alright, let's kill the music and start driving. Oh, that's jonnyb is ridiculously quick though, if that's him. That actually might be in race setup. Yeah, Johnny was winning all those AMS2 CC races.
I know G doing races and well, he wasn't here.
So who's going to take him out?
Got me to ping hit him?
I'm only joking. Definitely joking.
Name your price.
Horse car.
Box of EB, done. Horse car.
All clear on pit exit. Your brakes are cold, take it easy.
That's your name.
My brake.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Ooh, shit. Nice. Might try on that click of rear wing again.
The leader has just done a 157.73.
Anyone watch the MoonieGT?
Unfortunately, I don't watch a lot of motor racing anyway. Tons of power. Those two, Mustang into Wales.
Yeah, and the Mustang and Chevy.
It's more like NASCAR now.
Yeah, it's still okay. But it's still good racing. Like, the whole top. Like, Qualy was 0.4% out. Like, the whole field. Holy shit. Big wheels.
The leader has just done a 155.93.
Can try like MoonieGT and then Overtaken one.
You're locking your left front, braking for Forest's elbow.
People need to watch it because my brother's into it.
MoonieGT's me. Way more excited.
You're locking your left front, going into the chase.
Got my overlay on my own screen.
I think I'll just took one car
P5.
Was a good run today.
Is that right?
Spa. Yesterday and today.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the careers around here.
Yeah, this morning.
White flag.
Just short ways of half an hour. But I saw the replay on YouTube this morning for the race that they had yesterday. So I think the race 2 was also on YouTube.
Yeah.
You're locking your left front into Quarry.
Yeah.
You're locking your front left. Okay, pit stop requested. Okay, Donny, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
His bloody not a fan of this, but they were
You need to practice a pit stop.
You're locking your left front into Murray's corner. Look out for the pit speed limit. The guy
Yeah,
behind
sure.
has just done a 158.44.
Bum, 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 bum. Two things. Chat box on my own screen and
Drawback.
What was I going to do? I can't remember what I was going to do. I was going to do something. Oh. Oh, now I remember. You, 19 you. That's all I need to do.
Good name plug there, Don. Or doing?
Alright, let's get going. I haven't really been talking. I'm distracted.
All clear. Push now.
See what it is, like with lower arrow. I could imagine Johnny's doing a 0 arrow setup, because my sim hub is like frozen again.
The leader's just done a 155.53. P5.
Do it more mechanical grip there. But just drive better.
Oh, yay!
Yep.
You're locking your left front, braking for chase. Alright, Donny,
Oh, it's still
10 minutes
practice.
to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Shit. Bit too much of a drift. Hey, Alder. That corner's definitely missing that downforce.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Yeah. In this section.
Sector 2 time is good.
You misread your schedule? No power. Oh no! Oh yeah, you mentioned you're thinking of maybe trying this race if you could. Ah, fuck. You brake earlier there now.
You're locking your front left wheel. You're locking your left front going into Murray's corner. That lap time was 1:57.28.
We're only in practice, so
The leader has just done a 153.84.
you haven't missed the bins yet. Oh. Yeah, I might need to raise the rear wing a little bit there. Finding that corner a bit
Sector
too
1 time is good.
rough. Yeah. Let's just go up like that or something. Actually, it's not utter blindness, man. It's CCS. We'll talk about utter blindness when I'm doing utter blindness. But when I'm racing other things, we'll talk about that stuff, man. It's only fair. Can't always be utter blindness. You gotta be fair and respect other people's groups and stuff. I'm gonna have to close my OBS and restart it again, cause... oh no, it has the SimHub data. No. Be working better now. Oh, the car's fun. I was doing some laps yesterday, get a feel for it, but I haven't really, I've only just done a few laps now, so I haven't really got properly warmed up.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
And I was trying to do try a little less wing there on the setup, but it hadn't gone well there, so I'm just going to kind of go back to default wing. Or I think my rear wing's one less. I might just go back to pure default wing and accept being so on the straights.
Okay, Donny, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
And be a little twitchy on the throttle out of slow stuff. Have to just be a little careful with the power delivery.
You're locking your left front, braking for right elbow. You're locking your left front, going into the chase.
Sim up froze again. I wonder if it's because like my computer is on a high load or something and it's got
P6.
not enough for SimHub.
Yeah.
That corner is such a spicy corner. You have to be careful and not push on it.
The guy behind has just done a 157.03.
Singing what? I need to turn your voices up, I can't hear you properly.
Oh wow. You just sound like a chipmunk. Is that me?
You sector 2 time is quick.
You sound like what's his name? Stevie Jones.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
You can definitely be a DJ on Jazz FM.
Still 93.7.
Oh, that's really tight. Is it there got a fast track?
Sector 3 time's okay.
Just to look at the camera and go, nice.
Yeah, yeah. What was it, Harry Enfield or something? And the Harry Enfield and
That's
can't remember the other guy. Paul White, that's it, yeah.
Don't spot.
Can't hear you, mate.
Don't spot.
Nice turnout if everyone stays.
Yeah,
I
right.
think it's like maybe
Don't
about
spot.
4.
Yeah, it's because he was
Pardon?
in the last 45 minutes. Bloody hell.
Don't spot.
Oh, Race Tech lasted last week. I
Yeah,
don't recognise the
Johnny
others.
will. Johnny definitely will. I'm planning on doing so. MDT might. Kev, you will. Donny will.
Bathurst, man.
Laptop, Frank. Sticky.
Is this car changing tires and refueling at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah. With the amount you need to refuel, it's longer than the tire change.
Oh no, I just can't hear you.
Yeah, so you may as well take tyres no matter what.
Yeah, I think tires took like about the length of time it took to fill a third of the tank. So, and we're filling like nearly 3/4 or 2/3 to 3/4 of a tank you need to refill. So,
Someone put a turd in your tank.
oh, not this. Trees, birds, and yeah. What's the other thing I say that people can't tell? I can't remember.
I've got a flying car, so I have to start. So check for flying cars.
For me,
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Okay, Donny, we've got 80 minutes to
it's
set a lap.
because we're on dedicated
cold, be
server.
careful.
Sometimes the invisible karting is the flying karting. So if you teleport to pits and click monitor and just cycle through all the other cars, if none of them are flying, you're fine. If there's one flying or at least one flying, just log out and log back in and it should be fine.
I didn't realise AMS2 was a flight simulator.
It is on the dedicated servers.
Yeah, car's still flying for me.
1
the car! Over Kyalami.
The car ahead has just done at 154.41.
You should be warning the others, not me. I don't think I can crash into myself, although maybe. If I crash hard enough, split the car into 2 pieces and then those 2 pieces collide.
Left, that's 15 minutes.
Oh man. Came out of the pits. This isn't fucking fair, man.
Car right. Clear right. You're clear. Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. P3. You're locking your left front into Quarry. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 157.60. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
One of his biggest enemy is himself. Suppose. It's a Fred imposter. Oh. I've never thought of that.
You're locking your left front into the chase.
Makes you look like a slow racer. Since you barely do AMS2.
Your lap time was at 155.26. Car left. Bad luck, Donny. Take your time, start it back up and get back in the race.
So Roman is very quick as well. jonnyb is going to get up there in pace in the 154s. He possibly could do a 153. Marginally off Mark. Only 100 of a second off him, but I was compromising to turn 1. So so definitely catch up. I don't particularly like butter. I don't put it in my sandwiches and that. I would eat toast dry before
New
putting
fastest
butter.
lap for Gore, 153.55.
Oh wow, Jesus, 153.55.
You're all clear, stay behind the line.
Clear left.
I have a can of Coke. So it's got a slender can. Still don't know why they actually switched to slender cans when they did.
The guy behind has just done a 155.94.
Yeah, the label's a bit different to what it used to be as well. It's just a can of Coke. Cheaper probably, yeah. Must be to do with that, or
10 minutes to go, that's
they
10 minutes
could
left.
stack it and pack it more efficiently or something.
P3. You're locking your left.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Very good. Ooh, shit.
You're locking your left front going into Murray's corner.
Broke late there. Got away with it. Nearly spun out. Kind of had to lift slightly on the brake and downshift a bit slower. Oh, I couldn't clip. Nope. Had to lift to avoid the clip though. Yeah. Turn left on me there a bit. Ah, my line's all wrong here.
You're locking your front left tyre a lot.
Bad lap. Big Dipper. Let's try third here. Maybe third is better than fourth there. Hard to tell. Right, touching curbs. Is he sending spiders? He's got access to them really dangerous ones as well, Fred. Be careful.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Fastest lap for Gore, 153.16.
Jesus, he's nearly off 152. Got on the power bad there.
You're locking your left front going into the chase. P2, good lap. That's your best in the session. You've just done a 155.02.
Right.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Let's try the power. Oh, fuck!
Pit exit's clear. Push.
I hope it doesn't actually apply that penalty. I wonder if Johnny B's trying to last the first challenge. Yeah, big F.
Anyone notice any bad behaviour? Just was being kicked. I think I had to.
Yeah, I think I was
I mean, how could you trust a guy who's named after an Aussie toilet?
It's Danny. The you.
It sounds the same.
Yeah, true.
You're locking your left front into right tailbone.
I can't get up and hit them.
I'm surprised you never thought of that. Especially the way I say it, like I don't say Donny, I say Dunny, like that, like for my name.
I never would have thought of it.
just give them some promotion.
Now we can watch replays of every I say.
Doughy. I mean, it rhymes, but it doesn't sound like it.
But the WWE commentator, we I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, fuck.
The guy behind has just done a 154.53.
That guy decided not to hit after getting some damage.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Bold choice for qualifying. I suppose when you don't want to
Locking
do
your
another
front left
lap,
tyre a
maybe.
lot.
Have to try and get by both of these guys here. Honda's ghosting.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. Right side. Still there. Clear to the right.
It's playing a shit game.
153.
Sticky lines.
Yeah, use the shrub in the garden. Oh, Mark's way ahead of me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just done this like shaking lasso in there.
Ding dong narrator. What's happening?
Stop talking about my content.
Big pleasure.
Ah.
Yeah, and Johnny B, race favourite, is last. So,
I think he's doing last the first challenge.
yeah, he's been a tough challenge.
Well, so that didn't backfire when someone spins in front of it down that one. Or maybe let's hope that does backfire.
Probably already know, but it'll be close.
Oh, so close. Oh, 1500 or 15,000s.
I didn't know, but yeah, cool.
It's because I left the sound out. Trying to sort the sound issues out. Get me crossing my legs.
That's the end of the session. P3, 44 minutes. P3.
Men can hold on longer than women.
Well, I'll say it now, but
I'm
good
gonna
luck.
lower, increase that a bit, just
Yep, gonna need it.
because how long this will be. Hey Virgilio. Yeah, that's because AMS2, once someone leaves the session,
Ring me now.
it gets all
Need to come
confused and
round.
the
Can't see
chat
what I'm
doesn't line
doing.
up with the correct person and the flags don't either, because, you know, it would make too much sense if it worked properly.
Your neighbour's house by accident.
Yeah.
I've done that drunk.
Yeah, to be fair.
Went in there, got some water. What are you doing? I was like, oh. Sorry.
Because
I've
AMS2,
sleepwalked,
exactly.
I've gone into the back garden and climbed back in through the window. Yeah, so
45 minutes. Okay, Donny, be ready. Watch for the lights. Go, go, go.
So Mark's going to get him first, that's it. I was worried about rolling back hill at the start, getting a bad launch, and then plowing into the guys, turn one. Oh, Mark!
Start's open.
Left side. Clear
Didn't
left.
account for the fuel and maybe harder tires than cold tires.
oh, it was you, Kev. Sorry for it at the start, Kev.
No,
Couldn't see you now.
Yeah, it's alright, don't worry.
It's Roman back in first, so he's probably just going to relax and get away. There's no way I'll keep up with him if he can drive like his qualifying. Ooh, he got loose there. Ooh, he's made some mistakes.
On your right, clear to the right. Car right, clear
That one,
right.
guys. Not dead after turn one already win, yeah. Let's make it lap one as well. I put a little more aero compared to qualifying. Hopefully I won't get caught out here. Seems to be fine. Oh, he's gone
On your
deep.
left. Clear left.
I would have been forced off if I held that. I don't know, maybe I should have defended harder, but it was a 20-minute race. I would have. Yeah, bullied. I won't call it dirty, no. But I would have said it was quite aggressive. Although maybe Mark thought I was braking, I would have broke early there for what he does. I nearly broke too late there.
You're looking your left front, braking for Quarry.
Shit. Ooh, that was close. I shouldn't have ridden the curb as much as I did there. Your sketch. I did brake early for the chase in lap one though, because I was a little concerned on the fuel and harder tyres that mightn't have been up to temp yet.
You're looking your left front, braking for the chase. The leader has just done a 156.15. The guy ahead has just posted a 156.30.
Not great at these 90-degree turns. Losing a lot of time here. Mark possibly still has the slipstream. I'm gonna lose mine. Rusty's behind me. We know he likes making moves as well.
See the overtake,
Indeed,
Dom?
well done, mate.
Like, that was scary.
Shit. I'm braking too late into that corner. I'm getting way too greedy.
Alright, Donny, hold your nerve, just keep it
I need to
smooth,
just
no
lift and then
mistakes.
brake. I shouldn't be getting back on the throttle. It's way too greedy. Because I can feel then as soon as I touch the brake again, I actually have to get off it straight away again because the car is really unbalanced. And then it means I go deep and run the risk of going into the corner like I did. Luckily no damage.
Who
I think
Kingston calling you
damage is set to medium for this race, so it's not too bad. I don't think F1 has ever been at Bathurst. It never will, but I don't think I ever was in the past.
just done a 157.49.
My god, what is going on? I'm so bad at braking for these because I haven't practiced really with the lower aero. Yeah, like, what was it, Jensen Bunton who ran there? I should have left more aero on. This is getting tough. Could have reverted back to 2.6. Well, I might like 1.4, I think. Especially once the tires wear. It's going to get more and more awkward.
The gap to Foresti behind is now 0.9 P3.
Foresti? That the Italian Frosty?
That's a new fastest lap for Gore, 156.10. You've just done a 156.71.
Maybe he's already up to 5th. Oh. There's some light there. Lightning? An Aussie phenomenon or an AMS2 phenomenon? Decided to be a lot safer that time. Glad I decided to take off my jumper for this one.
Okay, Donny, we think our refueling window will open after 17 minutes and closes at about 27 minutes.
Shit. My line all wrong.
You're locking your left front going into Boris Tailboat.
You definitely saw it too. Okay, it wasn't just me. Catching up to Mark there, and then I let him get away because I messed up first elbow. Am I in
The
second?
leader's just done a 155.70.
I should turn on my lights now before it gets too dark. Don't forget to turn on your lights. Oh, Mark went in a bit deep there, I think.
The gap to Foresti behind is now 0.8.
Foresti. Shit, rode that curve too much. mark is hitting the walls.
Okay, Donny, you're gaining on this car. The gap is 0.7.
Crew chief keeps calling Frosty Foresti. It's like the Italian version of him.
I thought they would have called him Meringue.
Your last lap time was at 156.66. Reed is now retired.
Ooh. Getting very sideways there.
Okay, Donny, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. You're locking your left front into Forrest's elbow.
Oh, you're out. Oh no. Meatballs. Ooh. Was it a spectacular crash? Broke slightly late there. Just about held it. And the throttle badly though through the chase.
You're locking your left front into Murray's corner. Your lap time was 156.81.
I actually moved the brake bias way back from default. I think at default it was like 58. I'm so through there now, so I was distracted.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.4 seconds.
Thank you, Seg. There's lots to go yet. I'm only 15 minutes in. Only a third of the way there. Unfortunately, this is going to be a pretty slow lap because of how I messed up this first corner.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 1.5.
I went in a bit too deep. Had to back out a lot, take a slightly awkward line. I don't think I can loosen the front bar while driving, and I'm certainly don't want to don't want to affect the balance. I'm just gonna have to deal with it.
You're locking your left front, braking for chase.
Yeah, I can adjust the bar while driving in this car. I think it's only like the karts really that can. Maybe there's a few other cars.
Okay, Donny, lap times are pretty consistent.
Yeah. Oh shit. Bad. Oh, is there a Johnny B behind me? Oh god. I'm screwed. Oh shit. There's a lot of lift in there.
Don't let this guy intimidate you. He's quicker than us in L corner.
He's quicker than me everywhere. Yeah, I won't want to tempt fate. Maybe at another track, but not here. No, hards. No, I thought tire wear was too high on softs. At least from what I could see, I only tried them at the highest temps. I think Johnny was expecting me. Yeah, he must brake later than me or something. Yeah, maybe I am braking very early at the chase. I can't do it much later though, I feel.
The gap behind is now 0.8. The track temperature is falling. It's now 29 Celsius.
And I didn't test if the second stint could be done on softs, you know, with the lower temps. Ooh, marked into the wall there.
Alright, Donny, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. You're locking your left front going into right tailbone.
Hard to be safe, but I got a best there. This silly spin into the wall here. Oh no, I definitely would have started on hards, for sure. Starting on hards for me was no question. Johnny's already pitting? Oh, I know why. He's trying to.
The front is now 0.6.
He can do. He's hoping to do fast laps and free air. I bet. Because yeah, if you pit now, you'll have enough fuel for the race. I didn't practice any nighttime racing, is that? I don't know how dark it'll be. I'm guessing it's getting pretty dark. And the day to night is cool though.
Okay, mate, we really think you should pass this guy.
Alright, crew chief. Fucking hell. See any light buzz under there. No, so It's 100 liters in the fuel tank, and it's going to take roughly 170 liters, could be less than that. And he pitted there when I had like 30 liters in the tank.
Chase.
So he would have used 70 liters, maybe, roughly. So that is the, you know, he's just refueled to max tank and he's gone. And I think
That last lap was a
it's like 7 liters a lap, or,
157.08.
well, it's a bit less than that now because I'm not pushing as hard. I think I predicted 24 laps. It could be 23. I might have been really cautious with my prediction. And adding fuel is a bit slow, so like putting that extra lap of fuel is actually kind of pretty costly. So I'm a bit worried that I should have done a better fuel calculation. Because I could lose a good few seconds to Mark now in the pit. That's what's happened to me before in AMS2 pit
The
stops,
gap ahead is now
where I was a bit
0.8.
too conservative with my fuel addition. Because I thought it wouldn't impact as much as it did.
Okay,
the
Donny, we're halfway home.
refueling.
We think about 6 minutes of
Time
fuel
loss.
remaining.
Didn't help that I also made another mistake, and I also felt the game screwed me over with one thing. He gets the car rotated way better than me in Forest Elbow. Gets much better exit. And then I'm not able to make advantage of my top speed. I think I have more downforce than
Come
him.
on, nail him already.
Or less downforce. Certainly getting a good slipstream once I get this run here.
That lap was at 157.22. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius. Foresti behind is pitting. Okay, Donny, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
I'll try and fuel save. Squeeze an extra lap. I was on the border of getting one extra lap in. I was at like 18 point something there. Like a high 18. 6 point. I can average less than 6.5 liters a lap. Or well, no, it'd have to be like 6.3, 6.2 liters a lap. I can get away with it.
Very dark.
Forward through there. Yeah, it was a bit scary.
Okay, Donny, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. That's 20 minutes to go. You're locking your left front into the chase.
Oh, Roman made a mistake.
Left side, clear to the left.
Okay, 12.2.
Keep it coming, man. This is great.
6.6. There's no way I can save that fuel, is there? That's like a liter I need to save. Oh.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
Just in case. Had
going
a
into Forest's
fucking
elbow.
freeze
When we exit
there
the
for a
pits, we should be in
second.
Position 3, right in front of Gore. Pit crew is ready. All right, Donny, we're running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
No, there's no way I can do it. Maybe, no.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. The leader is pitting now.
Ooh, it's awkward. What did I... think I stalled there. I think I have power again. Might have stalled. I might have stalled. I didn't have my foot in the clutch when I stopped.
All done, go.
Yes!
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
Oh, I hit a
Get some
Johnny!
heat into these brakes.
That's probably the heavy fuel loads costing him. Or maybe he didn't make a mistake. Roman must have got lots of damage. Ugh. Cold tires, cold tires. Heavy car, cold tires, be careful.
Okay, Donny, don't let this guy distract you.
Watching my frame rates have dipped a bit in this dark. I'm definitely, yeah, I'm in the 50s, which isn't ideal. Man, it's I wish the headlights were a bit stronger in AMS2. I can barely see.
You're locking your left front into
Protect my
chase.
inside that corner.
Minutes left. You're leading. The track temp's increasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
How's that increasing? He's got a run on me. I reckon he's no wing as well.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear to the left.
Held it. Oh, he's in the, he hit the wall.
Elbow.
Looks like P4 has gone off in Griffin's Bend.
I'm sweating a lot now.
The gap behind is now 0.5.
Mark's gone. What happened? Oh. What pressure? I don't know. Tire pressures are good. I think. I don't know. I don't know what's meant to be. A good tire pressure. I never look at the IMO. I think between turn 1 and turn 2 is the most likely place he'll get me. Because I'm not great at these 90s.
Your lap times are dropping off. Come on, you can do better than this.
Oh, he got too close to me there. He didn't get a good exit.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
It's nearly like to my benefit that I do the corner not so well and he does it like perfectly, that he has to slightly back out on the exit. The mid-corner exit. And then he compromises his exit speed. Oh, that was close. What am I doing on my brakes there? I didn't need to brake as much as I did.
Left. You're locking your fronts going into right tailbow.
Shit. Start to figure yourself out, but anyway, straight into wall, full speed. Oh no. Shit. Ooh, just about stopped in time.
You're locking your left front going into the chase. You're locking your left front, braking for Lurie's corner. The track temperature's rising. It's now 32 Celsius.
That probably didn't help you there, possibly no. It was a good race until then, man. He made a good move on me on lap 1. I was a little sour, but I was kind of annoyed at myself for letting it happen so easy. I wasn't expecting it, so I was kind of like, oh, dive bomb, but then I was thinking like,
Car right, clear right, right side.
I left it open a load.
Hold your line.
Oh, too
Still
much.
there. He's still there. Clear right.
Oh, I thought I had messed it up. I had to go for it when I was on the outside there. I figured the camber was going to work in my favor.
Okay, Donny, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for.
Shit. My pecs are all sweaty. Two damage on the front bumper. It's gonna make a move.
Right side.
I have to let him.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear.
He's
Clear
got
to
me.
the right.
Bad luck, mate.
Ooh. Damn it. That's it. Oh, I could only do it for so long. I made a bit of a hash of it.
The gap to Gore behind is now 0.8 P2.
Oh, Roman's just behind. Oh no. I have to do this again. I thought I could relax. Oh, I thought I was going to be coasting it for the rest of the race. Oh no. Look how far Johnny's gone already, like, that's how much I was slowing him down, like. I don't like these black artifacts. I think they're due to cars disconnecting online. Kind of, they show up, they're very noticeable at night. Something, or maybe it is just at night, I don't know. But it's fucking annoying. Another thing that hasn't been fixed ever.
You're locking your right front into Forest's elbow.
Oh. 4 more laps. Or no, 5 more laps. And yeah, I got the fuel right. I think I might have put in 1 lap too many.
You're locking your left front
Oh, no.
into
Not if
Chase.
I'm going to be using 7 litres of fuel.
That was 156.84. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 35 Celsius.
Oh, he went off there, he went deep. Lost him a good bit of time there. Lost nearly a second from that mistake. Taking it very handy in here now. A bit too handy maybe, but I feel like that's the spot that will kill me. I mean, I nearly crashed, binned it. Ooh, ooh.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
It's like I lived
Okay,
way
Donny,
more there
don't let
than
this guy
him.
distract you.
That was a huge difference in speed. Like, I felt like I had to lift there. I was not expecting that. Hope you didn't think I brake checked him. He might be running more downforce than me. Maybe. My car started floating after the pit stop. Oh, good old AMS2.
That lap was 156.70.
Alexander. Black artifacts
5 minutes to go.
are
This is
supposed
good.
to be
Get
the
on the
tire
podium if
smoke,
we can
are
keep
they?
it together.
Surely not. Does he have the pink wheel and fluffy dice yet? Or did you go with purple instead? Baby blue? He's probably going to think I'm a fucking lunatic in front of him.
You're locking your left front, braking for Qualy.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Car left, clear left.
That might be outside track limits.
Had to. Got just. I was pushing too hard. Just to the right. Too much there. I had to just basically. I couldn't correct it. I would have binned it. Couldn't last for 2 more laps. Pity. Did overfuel by 1 lap. Could have. Must have been a 23 lap race, then a 24 lap race.
You're locking your left front, going into Chase. The gap to go ahead is now 2.0 seconds. Alright, Donny, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. P3. The track temperature's rising. It's now 38 Celsius.
What's the track time gone up to 38? If I gone down to 28 earlier, and we're in the middle of the night. I would want to have changed month as well, for it to change that much one night. Ah. Really starting to struggle now. Touched the curb too much on the right side, I think, or something.
To go, 2 minutes.
Just keep going. They might make a mistake yet. Unlikely, especially since they have so much room. Look how far Johnny is ahead. Fucking hell. Same with Roman. And that's how much I'm slowing the two of them down. Like,
Air temps rising. It's now 25 Celsius. The leader has just done a 154.43. Last lap, looking good for a podium. That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
I'll do my best dunk. Or Frank. Or Franky dunk. Or F.red as you're in AMS2, which Fred only just pointed out to me that is fake, stands for fake Fred. Which I can't believe I hadn't really ever thought of before. So we can all say Fred binned it in this race. That wasn't Franky at all. It was Fred.
Into right tailbone.
Oh, you might be YouTubing it. Ooh. Fake Fred binned it. No, I think that was real Fred. There was no other Fred in the race, so like, we'll never know. Oh. That's my braking point. I was thinking it was 100 meters instead of 150, and then I realized at the last second, no, it's 150.
Well done, Donny. Great drive. That's a podium.
Thanks. Wrecked.
Well done, Donny.
Also, yeah, fucking hold them off.
Oh, I tried. They were way quicker than me, like, so. As soon as I made one mistake.
I was watching him when he overtook me. I was like, yeah, he's just got so much grip.
That was such a cool race, though. Awesome settings, well done, Frosty.
Yeah, good fun that.
I won't be racing next week because it's my brother's stag, so unfortunately I'll be missing. But hopefully it should be back the week after, I think.
What is it next week? Is it Suzuka?
Oh, sick, and I'm missing that. It's like my favorite track.
Here.
I haven't raced
might
Suzuka in
be.
ages.
I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think it might be.
To be honest, they were all like good tracks you picked anyway, so I'd be like, whatever week I'm missing, I'm like, oh, damn.
Sticky, that's not good for your safety rating.
No, I think it's back to the
You won't be allowed to join if it goes too low.
No, bro. I think it's a third level S.
Yeah, look at my fastest lap, like 1.8 off Johnny,
It's D anyway, so
Oh yeah.
0.9 off Roman.
But what happened to you, Dunk?
I
Save that
spun out of
replay.
elbow and got a meatball
But why don't you repair and continue?
because I don't think people.
What
deserve
wheel
to
did you
repair
get again, Mark?
if they get that much damage? If you're going to keep it realistic, which what we think we're going for, then I'll be at the race basically. If you can
Yeah,
roll
but,
off, so.
but if we would have it realistic, then we move the damage higher.
I don't know. Meatball's pretty bad.
Yeah, but
Some
I
magic.
think
Oh
we
yeah.
just can continue because there are always other people who also wreck the car and need to repair or left.
Well, I
Oh,
kind of think I'd be like a.
I was going to say, Roman, sorry I had to lift so much. I didn't seem to have the grip he did at that one corner.
Yeah, I think it's nice if people just continue
All right, I might continue next time then.
or not.
You see, the
Well,
problem
I'm
is you
happy.
can't teleport to the pits and then continue again in AMS2. And if you, where did you crash, Dunk?
On the elbow, so I was driving down the
Forest elbow, yeah.
promenade.
Okay, maybe you could have, but like, if you crashed in like T1 or T2 and got a meatball that made your car undrivable, like, you could have been like
Oh.
trying to make your way around like for ages, and you could have caused
Oh.
other incidents. And
Oh,
in that
okay.
case, I would say, you know, like at Bathurst, it is like, it can be a bit unfair if you actually stay out when your car is undrivable. The big problem for me is AMS2. You can't like teleport to the pits and then get a 3-minute time penalty, and then start driving again, which I really feel should be added to the game because it just sucks deciding to teleport to the pits and have to DNF.
I didn't understand your car was still driving.
Well, no, I could drive it. My wheels are like a nasty ground.
Oh yeah, no, but
Yeah, he
if
got a
you-
meatball like.
okay,
Yeah.
well then it's fair that you DNF'd.
Yeah, I had some damage, and I don't know what it is. I think it's the game, but after about 20 minutes, my bloody button box doesn't work, so I couldn't freaking change it to repair it when I came into the pits, which is very irritating. So anyway, yeah, I was fine. Just going too slowly, but bloody hard race, really hard.
Yeah, we've got him. Got him at a crash, but I think it was fair that.
Yeah, it's fine. Some endurance series will let you tow back to the pits or whatever. And obviously in sim racing, iRacing, like you have to tow back to the pits. Just, I think, as Johnny said, I think it'd be a good idea if they had it.
Yeah, I had a bit of damage to that race.
Yeah, I couldn't repair mine because I couldn't get the fucking thing up to repair. That's another one of the ones that I was too.
Yeah, it's kind of where like AMS2 really lets itself down as a racing sim. It's a driving sim more than a racing sim half the time.
Don't tell the fanboys that.
I think we are the fanboys. Not anybody else.
I was gonna say,
No one else playing.
I am a fanboy. You can tell everything.
Yeah, I like MS2, but I wish they could fix it.
I like it. It's just so different to every other sim. The way it drives.
At least Nords now, so all the resources are better. Yeah, right.
Anyway, that was a good race, guys. It was fun to drive, also fun to watch. It was really quite tense. It was fun to get up for it.
Oh, I'm sweating after it, man.
Yeah, I was cheering for you, dude.
Yeah, I didn't think old Johnny was going to get through because I was behind him on like the second lap and someone punched him right over to the barrier. But he just jumped back on and kept going.
He's ridiculously quick, man.
What'd you say, Frosty, before everyone spoke over you?
I'm used to it, mate. You lot are so rude. It's unbelievable. No, I wasn't saying anything of interest, mate. Don't worry.
It's partly, I think your headset is. I had to boost up your volume compared to what I normally use for you. So I boosted it up a bit there so I can hear you properly.
Am I really low again? Am I like? Is it all shit again?
You're low.
No, it's fine. Like, just leave it as it is. It's like I had previously lowered yours, so now it's, you know, if it's slightly different, I just change it for myself. You keep it as what it is. Like it's like I'm undoing a lowering that I used to do. But like I had to do it for Sticky there as well. Sometimes I've noticed my Discord sounds louder than it used, or quieter than it used to for some reason, and that's everyone, so it's not just you.
It was like, that was Donk, wasn't it? It's got to have been Donk.
No, it's Sticky.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, all I'm saying is, I thought he was going to hold him off on the old
I think I could have hit Roman off if I hadn't made such a big mistake on the third last lap.
Oh, is that what happened? You come off?
I went off on the mountain. I got a corner wrong. The right-hander or the left-hander before the dipper, and I just had to go wide over the sand and just not bin it, but I had to coast through it all. Lost a load of time. Yeah. But then, like, the thing is, like, they got to. Then once they started going, like, they were like a few seconds ahead of me, like basically within a few laps. So it was like I was slowing them down so much by keeping them behind me. They were way quicker.
If you get a chance, guys, watch Dunny's pit.
Oh yeah, I had a good pit for once.
Manages to get out in front of the cars.
Does anyone know if that guy that came second?
I don't know if he's on ours or he might be on one of the other guys's, like maybe KCSR's Discord or something, and join. You know, use that to join in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have a look about.
Because he was very good as well.
Yeah, he was quick, wasn't he?
Lick, lick, lick my balls! Yeah, I say that all the time.
You win.
Who was that? It's got to be Sticky.
Sticky has he's a soundboard. He used to always do it in DDF streams.
Oh, it's my sub icon on Twitch. Yeah.
Legend.
All right, guys. Anyway, good racing. I'm going to shoot off though, but cheers, Frosty, for hosting it, and I'll see you all Discord.
Yeah.
See ya.
Okay, guys.
See you guys.
See you, nerds.
See ya.
Oh man, that was so good. Sorry that this replay kept rewinding. I should have said it. My push to talk button is bound to the same button that causes replay to rewind for some reason, or just the way AMS2 defaults that button. It's a little unfortunate. That was Mark getting ahead. I think the hard tires and full fuel cold tires caught you out there. Actually, we'll stay on with Mark because he'll get a good move then soon enough. That was such an enjoyable race. Definitely my favourite race I've done in a while. Thanks, Sticky. How did yours go? Sorry, I didn't get to ask. I was kind of still getting over my race, basically. I should be more polite and ask about other people's races than that. Watch this for a move now. Now, he didn't give much room, but I did leave the space. Maybe I should have closed it off more. He's there ahead of me before the apex, so I think, especially with the way F1 is nowadays, modern F1, that would be more than allowed what Mark did. So that's on me to get a bit better. Although, to be honest as well, considering where we were racing, what we were racing, as I said a bit afterwards while I was racing, after I got over being sour at myself, I kind of left it open because it was a longer race. If that was a 20-minute race, I wouldn't have let that space open, I don't think. And certainly if we were in maybe easier cars to drive. But nah. Mark exposed me very well there. So I retract anything that I said in the moment about him being aggressive. It was just me being sad. So it was a bit guilty of leaving so little room. Yeah. What I said, I think, as going on the second lap, then I said it was aggressive in the sense that you went for it, but it wasn't unfair. It was hard racing, is what I call that. That's hard racing. Little tip there. It certainly wasn't unfair. I wouldn't call it a dive bomb or anything. You were just, you were pushing me. You pushed me. Pushed me hard. I thought it was fair. And I might have braked too early as well. Like, I wasn't as confident as I seemed to be braking earlier. Did you change your wing at all? What were you for downforce? See, I lowered mine a little bit. I was running default, and then in qualifying, then I just went down to, I tried like 0.3, I think it was. Or no, I tried 0.2. That's where I set my qualifying lap. That's how I beat you. And then I upped it to 1.4, I think. Being 100% flat out, yeah. I'm not so used to it. I don't do... like SRS, we do 20, 30-minute races normally. Had a few 40-minute series, I suppose. Like the endurance racing, then I'm kind of used to the longer stints, but kind of being more cautious with it. And then all the Mooney stuff, we always did short races, so you left that default, yeah. So I think you probably had a shorter braking distance than me as well, by a little bit, which might have helped. Why you could brake a bit later than me. I think I was being cautious as well. I broke early. I was a bit worried. I was still like, full fuel. Tires possibly aren't up to ideal state yet, and I was in the slipstream. So I was just thinking, oh, I should have been. If damage was higher there, I would have got more damage. Got away with that one. I was going way too deep into that corner for a while. Oh, you up brake pressure. I should have up brake pressure. I didn't think of that. Because I ended up reduce. I didn't think of that. Why didn't I think of that? Because braking's actually pretty fine in this car. Because I moved my brake bias back a load. I think I moved it back to 52. Default is 58. And normally I don't touch brake bias. I normally only go forward. I went all the way to 52. I didn't even try less than that. Possibly could have. Although, as this race progressed, I did switch it to 54. Yeah, I'll send you the things I use for the fuel thing. Need to double check if my delta was correct, that fuel delta thing I calculate for it. I think it might have actually been good looking at it now. It still says 6.8, I think. That mightn't be too accurate, but the fuel and the litres per lap and the average lap and the remaining laps in time is kind of decent. Should tweak it. Yeah, it's very handy having that. It annoys me so much that there isn't a proper fuel widget in AMS2. Like, I still think there's a lot that could be done with the hood in this game. Like, you don't have to have all the information, I get it if you don't want it, but like, something like few, like, liters per lap and that, come on, just give that. And expected, like, laps or expected distance you can do. I mean, that should be in the widget, like. Even just like few liters per lap and then expected laps you can do on this fuel load. That's all. I can send you my TC, ABS, brake bias, and then the oil and, although the oil, I just have the oil and water thing because that's can be important for some cars in AMS2, although I've never changed my radiators and that for it to kind of be noticeable. Not too much there. Fuel up, and it was about 6.3, so you're on the money. Oh yeah, the average per lap is accurate. I know that for a fact. Because I made sure to check it. And anyway, I think no, SimHub just gives a function, I think, just, or has the property that it can take from AMS2 about average liter per lap. So. Oh, I'll send you on I have the thing that turns on that shows if your lights are on or off. That's another thing. Because in AMS2 sometimes, until it gets dark, you don't know if your lights are on or off. It can be tough to tell, so. There is ones available on Race Department that say it as well. I pretty much copied one of them and then used my own symbol. I copied the function. Yeah, just cherry pick them. And then you can, like, if you want to customize them and that, you know, the design of them, fire away. I don't mind at all. Find your own, like, nice looking one. This car is just a gorgeous looking car. Got away from me a load again then. It's like when you had your good laps, you were definitely quicker than me. How much fuel did you have left when you went to pit? I was so close to being able to do an extra lap, but I should have took notice about 2 laps earlier than when I did about what I needed to do if I needed to make an extra lap. I was only, I'd say I was like 0.5 off or something, making it an extra lap. Like I possibly could have stayed out and done it, but figured I might lose too much time. 5 liters or something. Oh, okay. Might have been close. Like I was like 6 point. I think I was like 6.2. Or I was going to be 6.2. I think when I turned in it was 6.6, and I figured I'd be about 6.2 when getting to the line or something. That works in all sense, but I have to cherry pick. Yeah. So the thing, my fuel thing, and my TC ABS brake balance, they should work for all sims. My pedal app thing and my wheel thing is set to read hardware values, so it kind of reads what. Doesn't read the game input, but reads my actual hardware input, because the pedal one, when it's reading the game input, it can look a bit weird. My sim hub was frozen. It seems like it isn't frozen on stream. On my screen, it's frozen. Which is annoying. Like what I ended up doing with SimHub was like I downloaded an app, you know, a general one, a general overlay, and then I opened it up and looked at the functions to figure out how they were doing things, and then I made my own one, and I was like, this is how you do that. Like I downloaded DDF stuff when I first made my pedal app and the wheel rotation thing to figure out some things. This is when it's starting to get dark. So, yeah, it got really dark in this, like, set of corners here. We're definitely better than me at the 90-degree turns. Imagine the aero helped a bit. You're Overtaken JV. Are you playing Need for Speed? Most Wanted. Backlist level 4 JV. Look how dark it just suddenly got here. This is when Sticky said it got dark. That times 15 acceleration. Because it can get dark pretty quickly at around that time. Not as quick as that, but you could extract that over 15 minutes and it could get dark that quickly in 15, I think. When did you overtake JV? I have to go back and find it. Anyways. And that was... What happened to Roman? He definitely... Something happened to him. Yeah, like he's... He couldn't have been out of fuel. But he's like... You can't see it now, but he's like 8 seconds ahead of us. He's really slow here. What is going on? Did he underfuel? Maybe I'm just too used to the fast forward. Up 2 or 3 down camera. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, he lost it here. Turned in too much. What a weird mistake. What a weird mistake. I wonder if he was just... He might have been distracted trying to do the pit stuff. I reckon he got distracted trying to do his pit stuff. That has to be what happened. Because he was pitching that lap. That's probably what happened. Johnny B had already pitted by this stage. Oh, Johnny. So Johnny got caught in traffic, I think. I know this from experience, Doc. Like the one time in that endurance race when I forgot to pit because I was messing with the multi thing, MFD in ACC, and I forgot to pit on the lap, and it meant I got a penalty for staying out too long. That was a sad day. So I know all about it. Oh, why is my mouse not working now? AMS2. We'll do it. Alright, we're trying to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I had mine set up beforehand. I still, like, I actually changed the fuel. I lowered the fuel I was adding by a wee bit. And I did lose a bit of time messing. This lap with Mark, I think, but I knew, like, I had his slipstream so I could kind of recover. See me trying, I'm lifting there. I think I was messing with it and I'm trying to see, can I coast enough and save fuel and stay out another lap? And I was like really thinking about it still, and then I was like, no, I have to pit. So, see, one last touch to the right to see if I could. So I didn't know who was first in the pit lane, if it was me or Mark. So I was like, do I stay to his left or do I stay to his right? And he moved in really early, so I was like, okay, he's there. Then it was the nervous wait. Oh, your rear lights are broken. Look at them. My lights in Dirt Rally. Oh, look at that! Oh. Oh, you can see his rear wings damaged as well. So you had a bit of damage. And then look, Johnny. Oh, Johnny came out just ahead of Mark. Man, what? That was like a really cool pit stop. Just front, did you? Maybe you got visual damage then, or maybe this might be the replay being messed up or something. You fucking never know with AMS2. It might be just AMS2 being AMS2 and not showing properly. I mean, that looks damaged. That looks bent. There, like there's definitely an angle going there when you look at mine compared in front. And those are smashed. Let's see other people's cars. Been really slow to switch car. Let me have access to controls. No, I mean that car looks fine. And 100% rear damage after you do enough. They seem fine. Stickies definitely has damage. Surely. Stickies has to have damage. I've never known Sticky to do a clean lap in my life. He's always filthy, crashing into people, punting them out of his way. I don't know, that's a bent looking wing. That's a bent looking wing. There's a bit of an angle there. And look, those rear lights are smashed out. Absolutely damaged the front. Any scuff marks? Oh yeah, no damage. No damage at all. No, that looks perfectly normal. That is, yep, no damage to be seen here at all. Yeah, got AMS2, oh yeah. Screenshot. That's a boxer's nose if ever I've seen one. I need to see what happened. Roman was like 6 seconds behind. Like Roman catches up so much. Like If only I had held up Johnny more, I could have backed Roman up, or him up into Roman. And I might have actually been able to stay ahead then. Drove back, got back out. Huh? Oh, I even noticed there at the look at the rear right there, above the wheel arch. Yeah, your rear bumper's coming off. That's a huge grip. It's sort of crazy. These cars, yeah, they're like grippy, but also because they've such strong torque. Oh yeah, I plan on it. I spend many a live stream showing back my own crashes, so I'm gonna take advantage of this. Ooh, little touch there. Sorry, Mark. This is payback for all the times you've beaten me in races and rallies. Oh, we'll try and find Franky's crash. I think there was... Oh, did you go softs? Yeah. I didn't. You see, I didn't test softs enough, but like they just seem to go off so much in qualifying. I'm wondering, how much downforce had you lost at the front with your damage? Was it a lot or a little? I wonder if that was some of that coming into play there. You accidentally on purpose forgot that. Well, I'll just have to see. Are you still driving? No. We'll have to just go. 4%. Oh, that's barely anything. So it shouldn't have really made too much of an effect. Oh look, you're missing a front light. When did you brake? Oh, you broke way later than me, but you are in sauce. But I think I was braking earlier than that in qualifying. Although, I don't know if maybe replay delay coming in. Oh yeah, geez, you broke it. You broke at the 50. Did you normally brake at the 50? I could only brake at like 100. Or like maybe here in qualifying. That would have been lower fuel. Ah, that's a pity. Because you probably, because I was under pressure from Johnny, you probably might have actually caught up to us, especially because you were in softs. Maybe a bit later now, but tires just didn't grip mid-corner. Yeah, that's the thing I find with AMS2 is like, it can really punish late braking. That's what I find. I struggle with late braking in AMS2. Where either coming off the brake, if I come off it then too quickly, the car will spin out. Although that might be because I have a tendency to shift down the gears too quick. I was actually quite focused today on not shifting down quickly. But also then if I brake too late sometimes then I don't get the turn in that I would like. Yeah, if you're too quick, yeah. Which I suppose that's why I was so cautious a bunch of times. Like on that lap one for the chase braking when I broke and that. Getting the car really slowed down. I was worried about maybe something like that. Like, I was definitely, you were better at getting it. Let's say for Forest Elbow, I was struggling to get rotation going. I didn't find it too bad. I'm used to AMS2 though. I'm used to that feel, I suppose. And I like the way the FFB works for me. I know you were mentioning you didn't seem to have any feeling with your force feedback for it, so that doesn't help at all. No, I didn't touch the anti-roll bar at all. I only touched aero, brake bias, fuel, and I lengthened 6th gear by 1 click. I think originally I had lowered the final gear ratio 1 click, but I felt it was a bit underpowered, so I was like, okay, just back to default gear ratio and just raise 6th 1 click for just a bit more of the top speed. Just to have a bit more headroom in it with slipstreaming. Oh yeah, this is, I thought I messed up here completely. I took it actually really slow here. I really took it slow because of the inside line. I even touched there. So I thought Johnny had me. And then he took the inside, he took it really tight on the inside, giving room kind of. And I just kind of kept it planted along the outside. I managed to keep it going. Some huge amount, like 180 degree, oh jeez. I didn't, yeah. I had noticed through the skyline section there was 1 or 2 times I thought you were really fighting the car for sure. I definitely felt more comfortable in it than you, I think. Maybe not as quick as you in some laps, but he's great. He's way more. You can see me going into these corners deeper than him. He's able to get the car slower, better. Look at him. Takes that tighter, takes this tighter. And because he took it tighter and he had slowed it down, he's actually on the power more. So he's powering through here, whereas like I'm like coasting and still trying to. He's actually already accelerating and straight. I'm accelerating through here. He'd be way quicker than me through that section if I wasn't ahead of him. Oh yeah, that was the mistake that kind of caught me there. I had no chance. I didn't know if I should stay on the left or right, because like if you stay on the right you have the better line through the right-hander, but then worse line through chicane. And then I just broke. I didn't even go for it. I was like, nah, he's like so far ahead of me. I was on the inside line, I wasn't comfortable with braking late. And that's how he got me. I held him off longer than I thought I would. And then no sooner was I in second than I realised I'm having to battle to hold to second because Roman was behind me. And this was, again, just me really trying to hold him off. Like, look how far Johnny's ahead already. And that was a good lap by me, and he was like already 2.5 seconds ahead of me. I think I had done it, from what I remember, I had done a decent lap. Or as decent as a lap as I could have hoped by this stage, and as that comfortable. Ah, that's what happened. Here. Did he get on the power early or something? That was weird. Because he lost like a second out of this corner. Oh yeah, he did. I think he went to lower gear than me there. Get more power out. Wait. When was the lap? Oh yeah, jeez, I nearly caused a collision here nearly, because I had to coast through this left-hander a load. and he didn't. And like, Jesus Christ. That was like a real just difference in... he might have had more downforce or something, but... maybe he was on sauce as well, I don't know. It's so much more grit than me. I had none. I had to coast a lot. And see, he didn't have to coast, like. So it just looks like I kind of check him basically, which I didn't mean to. And I don't blame him for touching me there, because he wouldn't have expected, because he could go through it flat out. He wouldn't have been expecting me to not be able to go through there flat out. So, yeah. That was just unfortunate. It was lucky it didn't turn out worse than what it was, like. I think that was a bit of a confidence thing as well. I was just... the nerves were at me there by that stage. I was just trying not to over push myself and... trying to realize the limits of my ability and stuff. There's my mistake, so. I caught that too much of the curb on the right and didn't get the turn in. Just had to coast through. I feel like you can, yeah, I never touched the steering angle. Really should. Maybe. But yeah, this was my mistake. Yeah, I actually was further right than I normally am, and I actually hit the curb quite hard. And you can see, as soon as I'm actually turning right as soon as I hit the curb, but I don't get the turn in because the right wheels have lifted. And I just had to coast through it and just try and guide the car back to the track without, you know, any aggressive turning or touching the throttle. I actually consider this a really good save, because like that could have ended in a bin really easily. Like, it was a mistake, it is an F, but then as soon as I got to this point, because it's too late by this point, I thought I did well. Because like that could have been a race over crash there. Then I was a bit sketchy through there. And then that's pretty much the end of my race. Yeah. Luckily, I suppose it was mostly sand, so if that was just grass, I was dead. The gravel really slows you down in AMS2. The lights seem so bright here, and yet I really wish the cockpit lights had I feel like they should have a bigger scene distance. They seem really short in AMS2. Who knows, I could be wrong, maybe, but like my car in real life doesn't, its beam is alright, but its dipped headlights aren't good, and it feels close to like what my car with dipped headlights is nearly. Like, if you don't have a car in front of you, it's like, it can be really dark until quite close to in front of you, like there, like, as that car disappears. Anyway, we have to find when Donk crashed. That's verse dark cloud. Will it be quicker to maybe just go back to the start of the race and watch, actually, we'll watch Sticky's overtake. Then find when Donk crashed. Did you have a good start, did you? Oh, yeah, better start than some of the guys around you. Yeah, it feels best for me now is racing the way I can feel the grips. Really? Huh. Some cars I find alright in racing, and then other cars I get no feeling with. Although for me it's like with racing, it's like it's very like you have grip, but it's understeer, and then suddenly spin. Very peaky, let's say. But I enjoy, like I still enjoy racing. It's like once I drive it for a bit, like I get used to it. Oh, is that you into Kev? Hey man, you're just letting him know he should watch himself. Ooh. Ah, so that's how you got a bit of a dent to begin with. Front of the car still okay? Yeah. It's like if you could mix AMS2 with RaceRoom, I think that would be really good. Where like you might have the tires that are a bit more progressive like AMS2, but like maybe a bit more initial grip like RaceRoom. Because AMS2, it's like the slide seems to begin very early in AMS2. It's easy to control when you're on it. Well, easy. It's easier than the other sims. But like it starts to slide much earlier than other cars. So if you were to think of like the grip versus slip angle, it's like there's the drop-offs happens earlier, but then it's a way more steady drop. I think I got on throttle too quickly, but I didn't feel it. Gotta blame the hard tires. Oh, did you spin here? Is this you? Oh, when did you spin? Or are you talking about your crash? Oh no, that was you. Who's this car then? Oh, you spun here as well, didn't you? Yeah, you went in with too much gusto there. You forgot about that one. Probably because you got no damage. Is it really a bin if there is no damage? Yeah, exactly. Now that shape is kind of what it is meant to be, but it's like, yeah, it's got that it feels like really curvy, that front part, whereas a lot more are kind of more a constant slope and then a sudden drop. Back there for a sec. You get really close here. So Sticky's on the left. Ooh! Nick and Ed stick. Pardon the pun. Nice. Now, to what we all want to see. And the dunk in it. Ooh, look at this for a spicy move. Oh, nice. JV definitely made a mistake there, but well, nice move. Holding that, like, that's a bit nervy. Make a move there. Held your line well. Forgot about that too. Well, at least you're fair. You forget about the spins, but also the overtakes you move. So, you know, it's not like you just forget about the bad stuff. You're not biased. Maybe it's for every spin you forget. You also forget a good overtake. What gear were you in? Did you go down second? It doesn't show, I don't think. I think I was staying in third. Because you get up the revs very quick. You went to first. Or then maybe I was going to second and you went to first. Maybe it was I went down to second. I think you went down too low a gear. Maybe it was second? Maybe it was then. I'd have to... Let me see what I did. Need to listen now. Because I could be making up in my head now. What am I doing? Fourth, fifth, fourth, third, second. I'm in second. I'm all the way through the corner though. No, I didn't do the corner well that time. I actually made a hash of it there. But I'm pretty straightened out before. Yeah. Yeah, it's a second gear corner. Let me go back, or let me go forward a lap. Get a better one for me. Figure out what I was doing. Oh, that's when I remember. That's when I said turn on your lights. I only remembered. I was like, oh, it's starting to get a little darker, I think. And then I was like, oh, my lights aren't on. So, bing. Oh, it's definitely a second. Okay, I was getting mixed up. So, you see, like, now I don't know if I'm doing it well. Let's see what Mark is doing, what his sounds like. So if you notice, me and Mark, we're kind of coasting through this section. Gone a bit deeper. We're coasting through it. We're not turning in onto that apex too much, but we're also not going too wide, because if you go too wide to the right, then you lose any ability to turn in. You lose the camber. And we're coasting, and we're well beyond, like, we're well beyond the kind of apex there, and we're still kind of coasting. Okay. And so because you're getting on the power then while you're still turning, and yeah, maybe you're a bit wide there. Maybe it is a bad lap from you. But I noticed with Donk, with his crash, he seemed to be like really tight in and before the apex when you're getting on the power. We need to go. Let's go back one lap for Mark and see what his previous one was. that's yeah. You're still look when you're getting on the throttle. It's still like you've passed the apex beforehand. You know, so the car is kind of steadied through the corner. And look at this, when he's shifted up, it's like he's only shifting out of second about here. And let's switch to dunk again. But compare your previous lap as well. Yeah, you see, I think you're actually slightly on the slide here. It doesn't seem it, but you kind of are because you have to turn your car again a bit. And then you shift it up at the same time. Sorry, when I meant coasting, I meant just not on the throttle. My dunk has touched the throttle here. You can kind of see how that has progressed into the slide. That's what I'm guessing has happened. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe you got too quick on the throttle as well. Maybe you needed a smoother application of the throttle. That one was a bit deep as well then. You're on it quite early and you're understeering out there. You hadn't got the car rotated enough before you get on it. You've understeered into that wall. See the previous lap. That's a bit smoother. It is slower, but got the car more nicely rotated. Or further away from the apex of the corner at this part, and then you're kind of hitting your point here, which seems nice. Maybe didn't have to turn in as much as you did. Could have got on the throttle slightly more. There's a bit more of the room track you can use on the right, but it's Bathurst. It's a bit scary to use more on the right because, as you know, the next lap you kind of understeer into the wall. And because of when you throttle, you seem to be gearing. Maybe you're gearing up at the same time. Got a lot more torque. Yeah. So yeah, Niels Husingfeld's video on the torque stuff is very good. AMS2, R Factor 2, AMS1 have quite high torque at the lower revs. So that small application of the throttle gives you a lot more torque and power in a sim like AMS2, R Factor 2 and that, compared to AC and Race Room. Which it is more realistic as far as from my understanding from what he explained. Having that more of that torque from the lower input is more realistic. It's a better, slightly more complicated model or formula they use. And so a corner like Forest Elbow, I'm gonna go on to Johnny B. I think he tested Race Room. I can't remember. I could be wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have included Racer in there. I thought he did. He did AC. He did iRacing, I think. Big F. Let's see how this corner is meant to be done. But Johnny's actually he's actually able to take that tight line because he's fucking good. See him. What's he downshifting? He's steady. He's very, you can hear the throttle application is smooth. He might have also lengthened his second gear a little bit to help with that. Because that's what you could have done with the setup, is lengthen second. I don't know if he blipped. I don't know. Because you are going to have that revs up. But like, my advice is, if you want to learn, watch Johnny's replay. Just pause at each corner. Fortunately, you can't see his inputs. That's where like AC's replays were really handy. When I was learning, I could see when they braked. Okay, so is he braking here? Okay, he's braking about 125. So he's braking a bit later than what I could do. It's very smooth through there. Doesn't really touch the curbs, which is probably the better thing to do because the curbs upset the car too much. I have a tendency to try and hit them. Can't run over that one. And also don't forget to watch the chase view, I would advise as well. Watch how they use more of the track. Watch. Like, look how wide he still is until he turns in. Look how much of the exit he's used there. So he hadn't, now he might have missed that apex a little bit. Or maybe he didn't want to use it, but look how he's able then to use the exit all the way. Very steady through there. Look at that. There's no sliding going on at all. I sometimes was oversteering, kind of initially get a slide, and I didn't want it. You can see there's, like, that looks like it's on rails there. Just, yeah, on rails. He's so smooth, yeah. Oh yeah, replays, like, that's the best way to learn. Do a session and do the race. Watch the replay afterwards. Look how close he got to the wall there. Look how much he's used there. How has he not hit the wall? Yeah, that is so good. And then do a session afterwards when you've watched what they did in the replay and try and do it, and you'll see how you'll actually find you'll have probably improved very quickly, and you don't even need to over push. Again, he's like, I'm definitely sending up more through these corners. I'm just not able to slow down as well. He's so in control here. Look at that. He's so tight, and he's powering all the way through that section then, whereas I would be coasting. He's able to cut that corner as tight as that. I don't have the confidence to cut it as tight as that. Maybe, I reckon he'd be quick. I reckon if it is the case he only plays AMS2, I still reckon he'd be quick in any sim, man. I think just people are quick and people aren't as quick. If you give him practice with any other sim, he'll get up to speed very quickly. Like, it's so smooth through here, because sometimes I'm fighting the car through this section, getting slides. There's no sliding going on here. Nothing, the throttle is, it's all so smooth. There's no little lifts or anything with the throttle. No, he's not bouncing off anything, so the throttle isn't going up and down. Just a smooth. Cause the side to be fast. Is that the crash that knocked you out, Donk? Oh, you went back to the pits. So wait, that wasn't the crash that killed you, was it? Oh no. What? Oh, maybe you had more damage and it didn't show. There could be a bit of setup as well. What did the pit crew do to you, Donk? Oh yeah. How long were you going to be sitting for repairs? Was there going to be like a... Let's do replays. Or online. I enjoy driving it. Well, not all the cars. Enjoy these cars. But when it comes to like just the servers, replays, all that stuff, it's not good. Yeah, it's just all I can say. Oh, Frosty had an issue there. Oh, you just dropping there. Did he go too deep? Yeah, he went too deep. He held the inside line trying to hold off Johnny. Deep. Yeah, the problem is like taking Project Cars 2's multiplayer and thinking that'd be fine, even though like it was clear Project Cars 2's multiplayer was fucking buggy as shit. They haven't done anything with the multiplayer in 3 years, so I think it's just... I don't agree with Floaty. It slides earlier to other sims. Like, it's assuming all other sims are correct, you know. Yeah, big assumptions, of course, yeah. Like, the truth is, like, I don't have a fucking clue what's real or not. And I do get tired of, I've gotten a bit tired about trying to argue or say one is better than the other or whatever. I just kind of play them. I'll just talk about how I feel. Like, as in, like, let's say I drive the Porsche Cups and compare them in the cars, and I'm like, AMS2 is quite nimble. R-Factor 2s, the rear tires heat up too much and I spin out, but it's okay up until then. Our race room, I'd have to lift massively through the S's in Watkins Glen. You know, that's like the only way I can describe it, is just how to compare how they feel to each other. I can't tell, I don't know what is realistic or not. And there's like, I think there's far too many people who have played just one sim basically, or just stick with one sim and say anything that isn't the same as this feels wrong. How do you know then that your sim wasn't the one that was wrong to begin with? Like, anyone who just plays iRacing, they're just not going to enjoy anything else. When they first switch to anything else, everything else will feel weird because it isn't matching iRacing correctly. And the way, and from what I've heard from pro real life drivers, iRacing is anything but exactly the same as real. You know, has many good aspects and realistic aspects, but it's not real. And it has a lot of weird stuff in it. Same with ACC. Same with Race Room. Same with AC. Same with AMS1, AMS2. Every fucking sim. Only Garfield kart racing is the true, real sim. Everything else is fake. But yeah, I'm gonna end that because I'm rambling now. So yeah, let's switch. It's all fake. Everything existential. Yeah, you see, I don't like ACC that much because I don't think it's force. Well, it's not just the force feedback, but it's force feedback's definitely the weakest to me. And I don't know. It doesn't help that I'm like, it's GT, sim only. You know, I'm never gonna like it as much as, even if it was the best ever GT sim, even if it was the most accurate. Not saying it isn't, but if it was, like, definitively, it still wouldn't be my favorite sim to drive because it's only GT. Yeah, it's all about personal taste and how you have it. Like, I prefer how I have things set up in AMS2 than in AC by this stage, so I prefer AMS2 for, but it's not true for every car. There's some cars that I do prefer in AC compared to AMS2, so it's not like 100%, oh, I prefer everything in this to that. But I think by this stage it's very clear on my channel, I like playing them all and switching between them and just trying them out and enjoying them and seeing what they have to offer. And it's the same with the cars in a class, you know, I don't stick with one car in the class, I like to mix them, I like to try them. And for me that's more enjoyable, and I think that's the most important thing, is to try and make it as enjoyable as I can. There's no point chasing the realism dream because sim racing is inherently fake. It's never going to be like the real thing, no matter how accurate we make it, because it's still missing too many real life elements. And Hydrofoil selling guy has got FFB actually on the way. I still, yeah, I should have realized like that would a steering wheel could use that. Can you use a steering wheel in Sea of Thieves? Just imagine that. That'd be gas. Anyway, thanks for watching. Should be streaming Monday at the very least. I don't think I'll be doing anything tomorrow. I have no plans to be racing tomorrow. I have a match and that. I mean, it's probably not possible. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for racing, guys. Thanks for chatting as well. And enjoy your weekend. So yeah, take care. Bye.